Has he bit the body there or not? I might be wrong, so... And that seems crazy if he has done that.
You know, he had bit...
If he has bit the body...
Earlier.
He's pointing to something. Am I right in saying
He bit him.
I'm not sure what's happening.
He bit him earlier. Remember? He bit him on the arm earlier. I got the footage.
Mark Lyson's had enough of Kash Ali. He slung him out.
But that just seems crazy when Kash Ali was... I don't want to say he was on the verge.
We're going to be back.
Upset, but
we're going to be back.
That's a bite, Mark was right,
You're absolutely right.
That's disgusting. And it's crazy to think he had the fight where he wanted him, where he wanted David Price.
TstreeT Controversy, this is TstreeT Controversy Live.
It had success. It had success, Kash Ali, for the first time, and questions was being asked.
What on earth was Kash Ali thinking there?
That is.
We'll be back.
He did get scrambled. Price scrambled him just before that.
That's, yeah.
We'll be back.
That's the worry now with David Price. You know, the heavyweight. Who's talking about if it
madness.
There.
Oh,
look at this shit.
You are joking.
Look at this shit.
The stupidity of that. The absolute stupidity of Kash Ali there. When he had David
Price, he bit him on the arm earlier in the fight.
Trouble.
No, that's it yet.
But he was having some success.
But there was
what the fuck, bro?
We did start questioning.
Cannibal Ali. That's Cannibal Ali.
I still believe, like I say, Price was certainly in control because he had him hurt, and that's, in a way, that's a bad way out he took there, Kash Ali. He was hurt. He was certainly hit from the body shot as well, wasn't it?
What would he have to say about that?
And you can see in what he's saying about Kash Ali now.
Well, I think now that people in the arena have seen it on the big screen, they know
word
why.
for a
he bit him on the...
Mark Lyson's made a big call there and got it absolutely right.
He bit his ear off. But still, it's like, what the fuck? You can't fight no more after that. You can't be biting people, man.
Referee Mark Lyson has disqualified the
Look at the ref fight.
corner.
Get your fucking punk ass out of here, you fucking...
Price. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 5.
And David Price was on his way looking like he was going to gas out again, too.
Big David Price.
Something, Anthony. I thought this was going to be dramatic. I did not expect an opponent to be disqualified for biting.
And you can see Adam Etchie's there. He's
Cannibal Ali.
Any pro would be embarrassed.
And do you know what? The fight was going the way. No, David Price was on top, but he was starting
Cannibal Ali.
success, so it's just a moment of madness to work for that, take a few big shots. And for that, he's not very popular with the home crowd, is Kash Ali.
No, he's not. He really isn't. It's all kicking off now.
Oh, some shit went down. Some shit's going down.
Kash Ali,
do you know, should Kash Ali fight again in a British ring for that biting an opponent?
If Kash Ali is starting to mix it up with spectators, he could find himself in a lot more trouble than he's in already.
What in the world? And I really was looking forward to this fight.
The pre-game
and David Price was looking like the fight was getting good.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying there. I mentioned has got to be so annoying.
Well, something got thrown at Kash Ali.
Yeah.
Kash Ali certainly responded. Impossible to say exactly what's happened in all this mayhem. The bottom line is David Price gets a win.
Let me mute it right there. So, wow, what round was that? Round 5? Now, earlier, let me show you the footage. I got the footage right here. Where's up screen at? I got the footage right here. I was looking, I'm thinking like, wait a minute. Like, did he just bite him on the arm? Kash Ali tried to bite David Price on the arm.
To get a few rounds in listening to
that's what's going on.
Look.
Leading in with...
They're about to talk to David Price. Look, he bit him earlier in the fight. They're talking to David Price.
Just your opinion on Kash Ali's conduct and how the fight finished.
I think he gave it away in the press conference that he was going to lose his head, and he did in the end, didn't he? But it's a disappointing way to win. You know, when he was in the fight, he ruined it for himself, really, but he hit him to the body just before the final bite he took. He done a couple early on, and I was like, he's lost his head completely, you know, so, I mean, I'm not too pleased with my own performance.
Cannibal Ali.
There's a lot of tension going in because of the way it was the other day, but it's the job's done either way. He said to a rematch, don't want to share the ring with an animal like that again.
Second fight in a row where, by no fault of your own, people were talking about
maybe he liked it.
Fairly unsatisfactory finish. Obviously, I'm talking about the Tom Little stoppage as well. Is it frustrating?
Yeah, it is frustrating, but the main thing is that I move forward. You know, any win I'll take. So I got the win. and we move on.
Yeah, it's back-to-back wins, as you mentioned. You did say in the build-up, though, a win over Kash doesn't necessarily move me that far forward, but it is a win. Have you got an eye on the winner of the 2 heavyweight fights on April 20th, Dave Allen, Lucas Brown, Derek Chisora, Senad Gashi, or are you looking at other options?
The Lucas Brown fight was one I'm interested in. So the winner of him and Dave Allen, I'd be very interested in that. If that could be made, I'd love to have the opportunity to fight on Sky Sports again and on a Matchroom show.
Very briefly as well, this new David Price that we saw this week, you might say it's not a new David Price. Your wife actually said beforehand that that's the David Price she sees every day at home. But this new David Price got a lot of love, this ferocious big heavyweight who doesn't take any prisoners.
Yeah, look, it takes someone to bring that out to me. When someone mistakes niceness for weakness, I won't stand for it, so, you know, a bit back a little bit. Probably a bit too much looking back, but I'll just be myself in the circumstances, and, you know, in future I'll probably be able to rein it in a little bit, I suppose.
Well done anyway.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, that was certainly dramatic and, as you say, unsatisfactory in many ways for David Price, but his...
What I was saying is, what I've noticed about David Price is it his genetic makeup because of his like height or whatever that his conditioning is just fucked? He's fucked after 4 rounds. It's been like that for quite some time. And that bizarre nature of Kash Ali, it's like, why were you like, I can see early on if he was getting frustrated, not saying that he should be biting motherfuckers. He ain't gonna get a fight for a long time. Man, I can't wait to see the motherfucking IFL footage and shit. But it's like, you know, but he was starting to win. And then he tackled him and then he bit him. Like, what does that do? Maybe he just likes the taste of human flesh. He just likes the taste of human flesh.
Talking about...
Oh, I got to watch the Natasha Jonas fight. So I would love to see David Price versus a David Allen or a Derek Chisora would be even good. You know? But honestly, seeing him as a world champion, I don't see it. I'm sorry. He's got a lot of like shit with him, man. You know, I love watching him fight because you never know when the inevitable may happen, and now when the bizarre may happen. He got bit. David Price. It's world news now. Shout out to David Price. He world news now. Fighter gets bit. Going to be trending on Twitter. Shades of Holyfield and Tyson. Oh, I got to get to this fight. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com. Check out our merch store. Link right down below in the description box. Yes, we do ship everywhere in the world in 10 to 12 days or so at what, like $12.95 or something. Link right down below in the description box. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live.
Mashauri coming through from Tanzania. We saw her box in December right here on DAZN.